like terms can be added together. So to combine into a single monomial, we're going to use distribution. It's 6 plus 5 between parentheses times a, and 6 plus 5 is 11. So this becomes 11a. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5, and the common factor is x times y. Negative 7 plus negative 11, negative 18. The common factor is x squared, y cubed. Negative 15 plus negative 19, negative 34. And the common factor is s t squared. 9a squared minus 7a squared, 2a squared, plus 13a squared, 15a squared. No sign or a positive sign, we can drop the parentheses. So let's just drop the parentheses. We have 4x minus 2 plus 6x plus 8. 4x plus 6x, 10x. Negative 2 plus 8, positive 6. No sign or plus sign, we can drop the parentheses. Let's drop the parentheses. Negative 3x squared plus x minus 9 plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 12. Negative 3x squared plus 5x squared, 2x squared. X minus 7x minus 6x. And negative 9 plus 12, positive 3. We'll drop the parentheses. 5a squared plus 7b squared minus 3. And there's a plus sign in front of the parentheses. We'll drop the second one. Minus a squared plus 10ab plus 9b squared. 5a squared minus a squared, 4a squared. 7b squared plus 9b squared, 16b squared. Positive 16b squared. 10ab is left by itself. There's only one of them. 10ab. And negative 3. We can also combine polynomial vertically. Negative 4 plus 7, positive 3. 6x plus 9, 15x. Y squared minus 8y squared, negative 7y squared. 3xy minus 14xy minus 11xy. And negative 5x squared plus 7x squared, positive 2x squared. We replace the gap by 0a, and we can add negative 3 plus negative 7, negative 10, 0a plus 16a, 16a, and 2a squared plus 8a squared, 10a squared. The additive inverse of a polynomial p is negative p. For example, the additive inverse of negative 6 minus 3x plus 7 is negative, open parenthesis, minus 6 minus 3x plus 7. When we distribute the negative sign, we'll get the opposite of negative 6, positive 6 plus 3x minus 7. So these two are opposite of each other, or inverse, additive inverse of each other. The additive inverse of 6x is negative 6x. The additive inverse of number 2 will be the opposite of 5x squared, which is negative 5x squared. Minus negative x will be positive x minus 3. The opposite of negative 7a squared minus 9ab squared is 7a squared plus 9ab squared. The additive inverse of x squared minus y squared is minus x squared plus y squared, or we can write it as y squared minus x squared. If there's no sign in front of the parentheses, we can drop them. If there's a negative sign in front of the parentheses, we add the opposite. With the negative sign in front of 7x minus 6, we're going to add the opposite, which is negative 7x plus 6. And our answer is negative 5x plus 1. We can drop the parentheses for 8y plus 2, but for the second term, we have to add the opposite. And the opposite, the additive inverse, will be negative 3y minus 12. 8y minus 3y, 5y. 2 minus 12, negative 10. We'll drop the parentheses for the first expression, negative 6x plus 4x minus 9. The second expression we have to add the opposite, negative 3x squared plus 7x minus 2. We add them vertically because of a lack of space. Negative 6x squared, negative 3x squared, negative 9x squared. 4x plus 7x, 11x, negative 9 plus negative 2, negative 11. And we'll do the same thing for 3. We'll drop the parentheses for the first one. 9x squared minus 3ab plus 6b squared. And we'll add the opposite of the second expression. Minus negative a squared plus a squared minus ab plus 7b squared. There's no gap, so we're okay. 7b squared. Now, 9a squared plus 1a squared, 10a squared. Negative 3ab minus 1ab minus 4ab. 6b squared plus 7b squared, 13b squared.